Hi guys, it's Markabusi here. I'm back with a reaction today for something that I'm not 100% sure what it is that I'm actually doing. As far as I can tell, it's a perfume advert. Okay, here's things that I know. The brand of perfume is Tamburins. It's got Jennie in it from BlackPink, which is a K-pop band. It's an advert for perfume. I'm assuming it's going to have some music. I mean, this is a music reaction channel. You would assume there's some music in there somewhere. That's it. That's all I know. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm walking into or what I'm really supposed to do once I walk into it. Fuck it. What we're going to do is we're going to go in. We're going to watch it. I'll just give my thoughts on whatever pops into my head whilst I'm watching it. Hopefully, right, as much for my sake as for you guys, we get a good video out of it. Something that's maybe entertaining. Who knows? That's the best I've got, lads.
Eight, 9, 10.
The colour palette with the turquoise and the browns and the occasional splash of red to highlight something is really, really cool. The mise en scene of each of the shots is very Wes Anderson. The way it's framed and the kind of camera pans and stuff is very Wes Anderson, and the way that it's all timed in with the music is very Edgar Wright. So far, yeah, aesthetically it's really, really interesting. Nothing's happened musically. It's some pretty dynamic and interesting fucking direction. The shot where she kind of steps in behind the wooden block that's got the eyes on it and stuff like that, that's quite cool.
저기요. 누구세요? 저기요. 우리 집에서 뭐 하는 거야?
Euphoria. Clairvoyant, I'm anointed, mesmerizing, light adornment, essence shines in out. Where I walk is holy ground. I dance fiercely in my skin. Spin. I move with confidence, I've got that glow. Everywhere I go, the flowers grow. I speak in miracles. pose. I believe in me. Magnifique, so unique. When I speak, knees go weak. My mystique superheats. Let me teach my technique. I boom like bass. Those eyes, that smile, that face. Heaven and earth. I'm truth, I'm facts, I'm church.
It's a cross between John Woo and Ang Lee with the fighting style. It's really, really stylized and ballet-ic. Is that right? Is that how you pronounce that? Ballet-esque, whatever the fuck word you want to use. The fight's less about the aggression and it's more about the fluidity of the fighting. And it's more like a dance. Yeah, so you look at like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon or Hero or any of those kind of films where they brought in the waifu kind of fighting style, and it's more about the beauty of the fight and it's more of a dance between partners than it is a fight scene. They've also then incorporated that with John Woo's style of action, where his was really slow-mo gun type work. Mission Impossible 2 is the most obvious example because it's like the western, it's like his biggest western film that he did. But you've also got like Face Off. I don't actually know any John Woo films off the top of my head. It kind of makes sense that if we're doing action scenes in this, then the influences from this are from Eastern cinema. Aesthetically, this is absolutely fucking gorgeous. The cinematography is delightful. I suspect all this stuff is actually being filmed in daylight and then they've put a lot on it to make it seem like it's dark, because that's what people seem to be doing at this point these days. I think Game of Thrones was the ones that pioneered that. Musically, it's interesting and it's kind of cool, but it is there just to service the visuals. Yeah, so far this is kind of dynamite. Does it make me want to buy perfume? Nah. Will I remember this? Yeah, 100%. Christ. Oh!
누구세요?
Okay. The music at the end was actually really, really cool, right? Really cool. Can we just take a minute to talk about that fucking twist? And then let's take a minute to try and decipher what the fuck that twist even means. So, I have now got in my head, it's giving me kind of David Lynch vibes, like kind of Lost Highway, Inland Empire type vibes. My thinking is that the perfume gives you the confidence to go and put on the person that you want to be. Just as she's trying to go out the house with the perfume, she gets discovered by some guy, they end up fighting, and then she ditches her whole thing because she's got the perfume and it makes her who she wants to be. But fuck knows. It was a really cool and interesting fucking video. I can't for the life of me say that I've deciphered it properly. I like that. It was directed very well. It's really stylish. I feel like towards the end, it lost a bit of the kind of deliberately strange framing that they had started out with, like her going behind the block with the eyeballs, how she was constantly in the centre of the frame, and everything was like, the frame was always blocked into thirds, and she was and it was all quite symmetrical and Wes Anderson-y. And then they seemed to have dropped that the minute she left the house and didn't even attempt to pick it back up at any point later on. It was such a like weird cavalcade of different ideas and like kind of genres and styles. It was fucking mental. Guys, if any of yous understand what that advert was supposed to actually be representing, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I've been markabusi. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.